It's day 71. A little bit cloudy. I just did a water change. It'll clear back up probably within a couple hours. And I also was rinsing the sponge filter out, so it's extra gunky in there right now. But they're having a great time with all the stuff I kicked up. Everybody's all over the place. They always love when I do a water change. Oh, look at the shrimp go. Look at her. I love when they swim up the front glass. It's so cool. Look at her go. I don't know where she's going, but she's going. Oh, she's going to hang out on the thermometer. Go for it, girl. They're cool little dudes. And then waiting for the bamboo shrimp, like I said. I'm looking at getting some other kind of filter feeder, just for fun, not for any particular reason. Maybe vampire shrimp. But I've also seen some people do clams, though I know they're really picky about their water parameters. So I would have to be careful. There's a good amount of particulates you can see suspended in the water. Not a bad or an unhealthy amount. And it's nothing I'm concerned with health-wise for the tank. But it would be good for some filter feeders. And they're cool little guys. And I think that's kind of the only sort of niche I don't have filled in this tank. Because Bubbles is going to go back in. And I guess he's technically an apex predator. The mollies would be right below him. He's just not big enough to eat them. We've got some scavengers. We've got some cleaners. Really just missing some filter feeders. The Coreys are having such a good time. Oh, I love that for them. They love when I do the water change because I kick up all the stuff on the bottom of the tank and they just go absolutely ham. They're having a wonderful time. Looking for the baby. She was out just a second ago. They're so goofy. And then this fern will not stay planted. They keep digging it up. So he's just going to float around. I think that's for the best. I've given up. They don't want him anywhere, so he can just float. And then did a water change over here too, just because if we're doing them, we're going to do them all at once. Just to clean up the bottom of the tank some and make sure the water parameters were good. All the babies are hiding again. They came out because I disturbed them, but they're gone. Oh, there's one of them on the left-hand side there. You can see her by the glass. Hi, Bubbles. We see you. He's a good boy. Genuinely. He is doing so good with those babies in there. I mean, I'm sure it helps that they have places to hide when they need to, but he hasn't really bothered at all. He kind of did for a second yesterday when one of them got too close, but I think maybe they just got too close. And he's looking so much better. I can't wait to get him back in the 20-gallon. It'll be so good. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for we'll call them more exotic just because you don't see them that often, filter feeders, let me know. But I am getting at least one or two bamboo shrimp regardless. I'm just looking for some neat little fellows to put in here. Getting all the favorites as long as they're compatible. Or just something, a little bit crazy that you don't see too often because it's cool. I've always wanted a pea puffer, but I'm not sure how they would do in a community tank setup. And I know feeding puffers is specialized, so I'm kind of iffy on having to make sure I've always got snails. Though I know nuisance or pest snails, normally we call them, aren't that hard to accidentally breed and overpopulate. I'm just working towards eventually a tank that mostly takes care of itself. And if I'm constantly having to deal with snails or a tank for snails, that's a lot of extra work. Hi, Big Mama. You getting chubby again. But yeah, that's it. We're good. Tank will be looking better on tomorrow's vlog when it's not so mucked up from a water change. But that's it. We'll see you tomorrow.